Maybe first we'll hear from Keon what she has learned from her data and what interesting insights she found out.
I shared screenshot. It was actually 1.5 years ago, maybe. When we developed this idea, we wanted to test how it works, and it can actually change my behavioral. That was my report with our MVP products. From this report, I got to know that my last meal actually related to other metrics, really, like resting heart rate. As you guys know, the unit is not correct at the time because it was MVP. But from this report, I recognized that for myself, not Abby, but for myself, mealtime actually impact a lot. I already knew that circadian rhythm is really important, and also mealtime is really crucial role for the circadian rhythm. But when I see my data pattern, actually it changed my behavioral. I got to more aware about my body rhythms from that moment. So it was really eye-opening experiences. So I also get some confidence. Okay, we can expand more correlations, more analysis, because we started from the simple combinations. That was our MVP, and we've seen this kind of impact in our real life. And
I want to emphasize, since you mentioned this, right, that it's not just about learning new interesting information. When you actually see it, it starts impacting your behavior much more. Imagine reading an article on, let's say, some influencer blog which is saying, hey, last meal should be done early, it's good for your health. That's one thing, but then actually seeing it in your own data, that's a totally different thing, right?
Yes, yes. And another fun thing is, because it was 1.5 years ago, and I'm keep tracking my meal time, and my optimal meal time currently is 6:30. So I'm really tied into that time. And also, so I wanted to you guys experience this kind of opportunity. And also, I already shared this graph on our Hive, so you can see there as well. Another fun thing is, people talk like, oh, if you lack of sleep, it will you having more sugary, like this kind of food. Oh my god, my data exactly said that. So these days, as you guess, because we are preparing our lunching, so we are so lack of sleep, unfortunately. But because of that, I just craving a lot of sugars and carbs. So oh my god, my data tell that exactly.
That's very interesting, and I want to emphasize something else here. So you gave the example of sleep and total carbs, right? And typically we see the narrative is, okay, if you sleep less, you will have more cravings. But what you found out, it's actually deep sleep.
Yes, exactly.
It's not the whole sleep duration.
Yeah.
And I think this precision is also important because we know, for example, for many people, again, you have to find out on your data, is even if you sleep long, but if you sleep late, you won't get enough deep sleep.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then sleeping long is not enough. So this nuanced understanding is also coming just because all this information is being captured.
So my third graph actually was about the REM sleep. So the REM, as you guys know, the REM sleep is related to the cognitive recovery. Abby's REM sleep is related to your movement, right? But my REM sleep is more correlated with my bedtime. From Hive, I got to know that, oh my god, Abby's major factor for REM sleep is different from mine. So it's also good learning for me. And also, the last one is actually really interesting. We know that, right? Calorie restriction is good for health, but it's hard, right? Not intended one, unintentionally, because we were crazy busy and I had to skip my meals. I mean, 1 week data, maybe it tells that if I have lower calorie, actually it has a good impact on my resting heart rate. By accidentally, I got to know real my body reaction, not from only the research.